Hey guys, it's Dalton here with RV Wholesalers. We're going to walk you through the Verrado Super C by Nexus. This is the 28S. This is their new floor plan, entirely new build actually, on the Chevrolet 5500 chassis. This is the two-wheel drive version. This camper is at 29 feet 1 inch, so you're under 30 feet, 8.5 feet wide, exterior height 12 feet 2 inches. Has a gross vehicle weight of 19.5, tows 15,000 pounds. Again, has a Duramax diesel engine in it. Allison transmission behind it. Let's take a walk around this brand new floor plan by Nexus, show you what all it has to offer, and see what all they're doing new. Hey guys, so this is the 2023 Nexus Verrado 28S. This camper is so new to us. This is the very first one we have in. I even called the rep and told him I'm going to do a video, and he asked, he didn't even know we had it yet. So I did give it a quick wash. Let's take a walk around it, check out what all Nexus has done with this new floor plan, and see what all we have to offer. So underneath the hood, you can see it's a little bit different than what Nexus does. Typically, you're on the Chevrolet chassis, the 5500 chassis, and you have the Duramax diesel, just like the Rebels. But on this chassis, you're two-wheel drive. One of the other things that's unique to this one is you have air ride in the back. So instead of the leaf spring that gives you a little bit more bounce, a little bit softer to ride, air ride suspension in the back. And when we get back there, we'll show you the airbags as well as on the passenger side, how to dump that valve. So underneath the hood, nice and easy to check the oil. I cheated a little bit and lifted the latches, locks into place, and of course, there's that Duramax engine with the Allison transmission behind it. Nice and easy to get to. This specific one is white, which is a standard color, and if you do want different colors, any of the Wraith colors, Ghost colors, anything like that, it is an option you could upgrade to, but the standard color is the white. So walking down the camper here, of course it is on the Silverado chassis, so you get the Silverado cab. If you could drive a 1500 series Silverado, you could drive this truck. Very user-friendly, very easy to use. Seat controls are exactly the same. Shifting's exactly the same. You don't have to be any kind of special truck driver to operate this vehicle. Checking out the inside, just like I said, you and your passenger, if you have driven a 1500 series Silverado, you could drive this truck, no problems at all, as well as it has OnStar hookup. So if you have OnStar now, or if you've never used it, you could hook up your navigation system. You can press that button and talk to OnStar themselves. They can help guide you to a campsite or guide you to a local restaurant, anything like that, as well as just help you out in anything you may need as restaurants or anything like that. So OnStar is capable on here because it is just a standard Chevrolet chassis. So moving on down the side of the camper before we go inside, of course you have your two house batteries out here, easy access to get to. And as you can see, we have the awning all the way out, and I am clearly able to walk underneath of it. Again, still adjustable, and with the rain we've had today, looks like it's all the way off of there. So moving down the rest of the camper, propane tank in its own nice secure container. Pretty typical of every motorhome. Now back here we are up on the auto leveling, so that back tires drop down a little bit, but it'll give the cameraman great access to get in here and see that air ride suspension in the back fully extended, which makes that ride just a little bit softer and a little bit easier, more comfortable for you and your passengers while you're going down the road. Of course, RV Wholesalers is where this camper is. Follow us on Facebook. We have this walkthrough as well as many others. Moving back here into the big storage compartment, big bay on this side. There is a slight pass-through over the top for anything that's longer, and the same thing on the other mirrored on the other side. Small pass-through in the back there, and of course these all have the nice slam latch doors, so you just give them a good shove and they'll shut nice and easy. Again, awning's fully extended, and I'm able to easily walk underneath of it with no issues of hitting my head or anything like that. Back side of the camper, you'll see they put a ladder, roof ladder as an option, but it is a full fiberglass roof, full walkable roof. So if you need to get up there and seal it or do anything like that, you can walk on the roof, as well as a great example, the frameless windows that are all the way around this camper, open from the bottom, keep that rain out, as well as it gives it just a cleaner look. But here's the back end of the camper. And of course, backup camera is standard on all of these, so you can see everything when you're backing up. So here we are on the back end of the camper. Of course, you have the entire power bay back here. One thing that you may have noticed while we're opening the doors and moving through, all the lights are on automatic switch. So in the inside of the interior, there's a button to make all of the underside lights turn on and off, kind of like a automatic light when you open a door. Anyway, inside of here, you can see that the power cord is connected to the surge protector as well as the inverter, and it's hardwired in. So there's no plugging the cord in. All you have to do is run it through the underside of the camper and plug into your site. Next compartment up, of course, is storage. Again, pass through just like before. Next one above that is your diesel generator. And of course, that diesel generator pulls directly off of the fuel tank. And if your fuel tank gets down to a quarter tank, it will automatically turn off, will not turn back on until you go get fuel, just so that way you have a safe amount of fuel to get to the nearest gas station to get diesel. Of course, here again, back towards the front of the cab, you have your air tank for the rear air ride suspension there. If you ever need to dump that, do any kind of maintenance or anything like that. But there's your compartment, and of course, back up to the chassis. Again, just that Silverado chassis. Let's take a walk inside and see what all we have inside the camper. So here we are inside of the 2023 Verrado. Very similar to the rest of the Nexus Super C lines. They don't change a whole lot in the interior, but there's still a little bit of differences, so we'll walk you through them. You still get the full-size bunk up here with the TV that swivels around so you can see it with the couch. But this does still hold 500 pounds with this cushion that moves around or flips up, so that way you have better headroom while you're in the cab. And of course, here's that great view of that Silverado cab. That is exactly, like I said, like a 1500 series truck. So if you've driven one of those, you can drive one of these, and it's very easy to use. Rotating around, you have yourself a nice hide-to-bed sofa here with seat belts. So while you're traveling down the road, your passengers are nice and safe, as well as nice and comfy. White cabinets throughout. Plenty of storage, nice blackout shades all the way around, and of course these are those frameless windows, so that way you could open it up and the rain will run away from the camper instead of inside. Moving along towards the dinette here, of course this turns into a bed. Got a couple more seat belts, so you can carry, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passengers all with the seat belt and be safe. Cabinetry all along the slide. This whole wall is a slide. Which is awesome, and they're able to do that with the stainless steel beams in the walls. It's not aluminum, it's not wood. They put stainless steel in the walls, so they could do this big super slide here. The black trim with the white cabinets, personally I really like it. Makes everything stand out. But anyway, back to this dinette. Could also fold down into a bed, plenty of lighting and everything. And they also put, I'm gonna make my cameraman walk back around, storage back there behind the dinette, so that way while you're sleeping you could also charge your phone or anything like that. So here we are in the bedroom of the Verrado. You only have a curtain separating the rest of the camper, but you still have plenty of space. Queen size bed here, a little bit of storage there on the opposite side of the wall in the super slide. Storage above there. Of course, nice windows, still the frameless windows that open from the bottom. Still have the blackout shades. And of course, your water tank is underneath the bed here, so as long as you're warm, the water is warm in the bottom of the camper. There's no need for a 12-volt heating pad because you just kick on the furnace and the water will be warm. Directly across from me here, do a little shimmy. TV hookup, and of course a second AC for the bedroom here. I'd have to add, I believe that is an option for the camper instead of a standard. Into the bathroom here, plenty of space. You have your throne kind of nice and lifted up off the ground. Glass shower doors if you would like them, big shower. And plenty of room to move around there. So one thing you'll always notice when you're shopping for campers is motorhomes underneath 30 foot don't have washer and dryer. Well, the Verrado is a little bit different. They have washer dryer prep in them. And this specific one, we have the washer dryer combo. You still have a little bit of storage above with the shelf, cabinet above, cabinets below. So you can do wash your laundry and everything while you're going down the road. Again, lots of cabinetry here. All lights up as soon as you open it, as long as the light's in there. Refrigerator, 12 volt refrigerator, of course, in here with the inverter on. It's refrigerating as you go down the road. Big convection microwave is an option. If you don't like the convection microwave, you could just get the standard microwave that is not convection. You can put an oven in this camper if you'd like. We didn't do the oven in here, so it's just a cabinet there. 3-burner cooktop. Plenty of counter space with the counter space insert. Without it, you get when you remove it, you have access to your sink. But again, plenty of counter space to move around. Lots of drawers in the kitchen. So lots of space for all your stuff. And on the other side here is all your control panel for the generator. Turning on your water heater, water pump. Down below here is your auto leveling, which is standard on all these campers. As well as you can option in solar panels and all that other information, or excuse me, all those other goodies that you would like on a motorhome. So thanks for joining us in the walkthrough of the 2023 Verrado 28S. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, join me, Dalton here at RV Wholesalers. Give me a shout, 937-843-9000, extension 153. We have this walkthrough as many others on our YouTube channel, excuse me, RV Wholesalers. Give us a like, come join us. If you have any questions, give us a shout. We'd be more than happy to help you out.